Welcome to Dublin's Fair City, home of Guinness. Behind me is the Halfpenny Bridge, very famous landmark in Dublin, and just down the river is the Guinness factory. We went down to check it out.
With over 10 million glasses of Guinness being enjoyed worldwide every single day, a lot of people who come here want to learn exactly how we put the beer together. So we've got a fantastic state-of-the-art brewing floor where we actually show the entire process from the raw ingredients right up until the maturation vessel, which will be the last process that the beer goes through before being kegged and then enjoyed. Also here, we have a tribute to how the brewery would have looked years and years ago with our cooperage section. From 1759 up until as recently as 1961, the barrels we used and the casks to house Guinness would have actually been handcrafted by a group of workers called the Coopers. And we had about 300 Coopers that worked for us here at Guinness, which was about half of the Coopers in Dublin at the time. And in order to become a fully fledged Master Cooper, a 7-year apprenticeship was necessary, so it certainly wasn't for the faint of heart.
One of the things that takes a lot of people by surprise is that there isn't just one standard type of Guinness. There's actually over 20 variants of Guinness that we brew here at St James's Gate. So we concentrate on 4 different variants of Guinness, and we give our visitors a little bit of background into what was going on in Guinness when those variants were being developed, and obviously take visitors through a full tutor tasting. So we do that in this exclusive private bar.
So one of the most frequently asked questions that we always get every single day here at the home of Guinness is, how do you pour a perfect pint of Guinness draft? Well, we decided to set up this bar, Guinness Academy, so that not only can you learn how to pour, but you'll actually get a chance to step in behind the bar and have all the fun of pouring your very own perfect pint of Guinness draft as well. So it's a fantastic interactive experience. They come in here and they learn how to pour the perfect pint. So the first step to any perfect pint of Guinness is, of course, your Guinness glass. So it must be a Guinness branded glass, because that's the only glass with the specific shape that we know is a tulip shape, which is actually specially designed in order to make sure that the head on top of your Guinness will hold all the way through. The way you're going to pour initially, it is a 2-stage pour, and we do say that it takes 119.5 seconds to pour the perfect pint of Guinness draft. So you don't want to rush it. The first thing that you're going to do is you're going to aim the tap at the golden harp, which lies right on this side of the glass, without actually touching the tap on the glass itself. And then you'll take the tap and pull it all the way down towards you. The hissing that you'll hear here is the nitrogen gas pressurizing the beer out of the tap. It's a good idea to even the glass out, obviously to make sure it doesn't spill. And then when it reaches the top of the harp, you'll bring it right back. So this is what your Guinness should look like at that point. Now it's going to need to settle for around about a minute and a half. And what's going to happen during the settling process is that all of this nitrogen gas that you can see moving all the way through the beer, that's going to make its way right up to the top, and it's going to form that nice, thick, creamy foam that you'll find on the top of every single pint of Guinness draft. So we need to leave that there now. There's no sense in rushing it. What I have in my hand here is a pint of a Guinness that is ready to be topped off. As you can see, it's got a nice, thick, creamy head on the very top, and the movement throughout the body of the beer has stopped. So that means that all the nitrogen is now within the head, and I can fill it up. What we're going to do this time is a little bit different. We're not going to bring the tap down towards us again. Instead, this time we're actually going to push the tap away from us. This is going to add more beer, but it's not going to add as much nitrogen gas. So it's going to fill it up, but it's going to keep the head the exact same size. And that's the key to filling up a pint of Guinness without allowing it to spill over the very top. So that's what I'm going to show you now. So bring it right under. Now, as we always say, you keep the spout out of the stout. So I'm not going to go dipping that into the glass. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to keep it at that level. I'm going to gently push this tap away. It's going to give it a thin stream of dark beer, but as I said, not adding any more nitrogen gas. And that allows you to bring it right above the rim, but without actually spilling a drop.
Sláinte! So here in the Gravity Bar, we've literally 360-degree views right over the city of Dublin. But actually in the foreground, we're looking right out onto the Guinness Brewery. So we're situated here right in the heart of the St James's Gate Brewery. The Guinness Brewery today sits on about 55 acres. Right out behind me here, we have our roast house, where about 10% of the barley that we use to brew Guinness is roasted, and that's what gives Guinness that really, really rich roast chocolatey colour. Our new brew house, which we actually just launched in September of this year, and we have the capacity to brew up to 4 million pints of Guinness every day here at the home of Guinness. Not just for enjoyment here in Ireland, but actually we export a huge amount all around the world. So everywhere around the world where you're drinking Guinness, you're actually drinking a little drop of Dublin.
Right. I didn't notice you there. Sláinte.